So the Anime Mania overhaul is beginning to look real. The devs have announced a bunch of new characters and changes, so let's get into them. But before that, if you guys didn't already know, they've created a progress log channel within the Anime Mania Discord showing a bunch of information about the next update. So make sure you're in the Discord and have sneak notifications on to stay up to date. Now, the first couple of sneaks we received for the overhaul update were a Kurapika and Stark image drop showing that they're going to receive a new rarity. For those of you who keep up to date with all things Yakuras and Momo, you might know that they've worked on Reaper 2 and just recently started work on Hunter x Mayhem. So it's no surprise to see them start with Bleach and Hunter x Hunter characters. To further this Stark sneak, they sent videos showing that the character can stance change between his guns and swords, with unique melees with both. They also have shown one of his abilities, which is Discharge, as you can see on screen right now. On the Hunter x Hunter front, we've seen a sneak for a Netero mythic being added to the game, as well as the two Kurapika sneaks we've seen. The Netero sneak shows the requirements to evolve. From this, we can see he requires not only 4 artifact chairs, but also both the Mythic Gon and Killua characters to craft. With this extremely high requirement to craft, we can expect Netero to be meta, so make sure you try to get him as soon as possible. Moving on, we've seen a bunch of information about a potential solo leveling update, with 2 maps being sneaked, as well as Sung, Jinwoo, and Igris being seen within other sneaks. This should be a great update for anyone who's been wanting solo leveling within Anime Mania, especially since we should expect more characters than what we've seen since it's a new zone. The maps we've seen so far are the Rank A Red Gate and the Jog Change Throne Room. To take a break from new characters and zones, they've also been reworking some older characters with improved balancing and effects. So far we have seen Prime Whitebeard, Goku Rose, and Giorno, all with new attacks, balancing, and/or effects. This will be great to see how they can improve these older characters, as we all know the game is dated now. The Whitebeard changes are on screen now, as well as his new sneaked ability effects. Now for the Goku Rose changes. And finally, the Giorno changes. Other than the characters, they've also been reworking leveling systems, daily rewards, enemies, and character models, which will definitely help bring the game up to date a bit. Now, back into the new stuff, we've also seen a lot of new sneaks about Jujutsu Kaisen being added into the game, as they've confirmed both Gojo and Sukuna being added to the roster. We haven't yet seen all of their abilities, but Gojo is confirmed to have 7 abilities, whilst Sukuna has been shown to have domain expansion and Mohoroga, as he is in Megumi's body within the sneak. Since they've chosen to do this version of Sukuna, we can expect both Yuji Itadori and Megumi Fushiguro to be added as legendary characters. Okay, to finish off this video, we've also received sneaks about a rework to the drop rates of mythic characters from missions, and also a new way to obtain artifacts. This should make the grind of getting characters a lot easier for any of you who have been struggling. Once again, let me know your thoughts on these sneaks in the comments below. I'd love to get your opinions on these changes.